r/AskReddit. What's your trick for falling asleep? Stare at the ceiling in a mere 3 hours, you'll find yourself in a deep slumber. 100% success rate 12% of the time. I usually go to the bathroom at least 2 times during those 3 hours. Don't want to be woken up needing to pee. I still wake up needing to pee. Reading Reddit. Phone smashes my face. All is normal, I'm out. I had trouble sleeping for 20 years, and then I suddenly found this technique. Not everyone is able to do it though, but it goes like this. I choose to let my mind wander. I often start by just letting my brain pick any topic thing, first thing that comes to mind, and I visualize it. Then let my mind just focus on what it wants, and just sail away. I'm not choosing where the trip goes. After like 1 minute I'm often pretty far off, and will fall asleep after a while. Let's say I visualize my desk at work, a stack of papers and warm lightning. My vision zooms in on the stack of papers but just misses it, and continues zooming until we hit the wall with a light switch. The light switch is plastic, white. In the white I see a white curtain like the one my mom has on her kitchen. We zoom out. My mom is making eggs on the stove. Beside her is a clock and some cabinets. We zoom in. The cabinet doors are made of wood. We zoom in on the grain. Kinda looks like eyes in the wood. They start moving around like a bowling ball. And so on. I'm healthy and not on drugs. Thanks for asking, friend. I put a long ass video on YouTube. Look, our mind is always going to wander. That's what it's designed to do. If we aren't thinking about anything in particular, our brain is going to think ahead about things that concern us or things that have embarrassed us in the past. We need to understand that our brain is always working. So, a more effective way of getting to sleep is by occupying our mind. A great thing to occupy our mind with is our physical senses. Concentrating our mind on our senses makes our brain process our surroundings. When we do this properly, our brain can process the fact that we aren't in danger. When we aren't in danger, we don't need adrenaline, which keeps us up. Present moment focus is a valuable technique to master. Do your very best to concentrate on 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. The more we can practice this technique, the more control we get over our own thoughts. When we can occupy our thoughts with per senses, fight or flight turns down and we can start to drift off to sleep, without other distractions. I watch Family Guy episodes while I fall asleep and I always get a good night's rest. Same. It's weird because it's not boring or anything like that, but it will put me out. American Dad 2. Maybe it's Seth MacFarlane's voice lulling us to sleep. Pretend you're standing at a whiteboard chalkboard slowly writing the numbers from 1000 backwards. Patiently forming each shape with your non-dominant hand. I've trained myself to fall asleep this way, and have learned to write left-handed. Also, I don't have a visual mind, so it's more like picturing a shadow in the dark. But it seems to take up enough brain power to stop thoughts from spiraling around and keeping me awake. Over the year I have tried a lot of things. Bringing your attention to your breathing and concentrating has been helpful for the times I am down with anxiety, when dealing with flashback to worse or humiliating memories that make you kick yourself on your face, which tends to be tricky. I tend listen to a audiobook to with simple language to bring yourself to sleep like a baby for such situations. And for the time I am bored, I simply sleep to lullaby instrumental music reading a fantasy novel. Example, A Darker Shade of Magic. I watch a YouTube video that I've already seen. Something to semi-pay attention to, which keeps me from thinking too hard about anything, but not so captivating that it prevents me from falling asleep. Left to my own devices, I think about random things to the point where I am fully awake thinking about them. With a video on, that doesn't happen. Soon enough, if I'm actually tired or in need of sleep, I will drift off. When you can't sleep, get up and do something. Have a hot shower and clean up the place or go for a night walk. Do this to clear your head. Oftentimes the reason we can't sleep is because our thoughts are too loud. I'm up all night because of night shift. This morning I couldn't sleep. So I got up, had a shower and moved some pillows and a blanket out to the couch and slept there. If you need to day sleep like me, find wherever the sun isn't offensively bright to the point that even a small ray of light coming in through a gap between your nose and the eye mask will be too bright to sleep. That's why I like the couch. I can't sleep on my side facing the back pillows and the armrest blocks out the harsher light. Guided meditations on YouTube works so much better than I ever imagined. It seems like you get better at going to sleep fast the more you use it. I think it's fantastic. It's free, but obviously you do need a computer to access YouTube. It's completely drug-free. I'm asleep before the meditation ends, every single time. I've had insomnia for decades, and unlike using drugs that leave me hungover the next day, this works like a charm. I would give information about which ones I find especially useful, but I think Reddit would consider that to be advertising. It doesn't hurt to try it, and it's cost-free. What do you have to lose? Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, share and subscribe for more.